Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you're age 65 or older, you might be noticing that your muscles aren't quite as strong as they used to be. Maybe you find it harder to get up from a chair, climb stairs, or simply feel confident walking around. In today's video, we're going to talk about something very encouraging. One simple movement you can do. No heavy gym machines. No complicated routines that can help rebuild muscle faster than a typical gym session for older adults. We'll go step by step. I'll explain the science, the benefits, how you can do it safely, and how you can adapt it into your everyday life. So, if you're ready, let's begin. Why muscle loss happens. After 65 days we age, one of the biggest changes in our bodies is muscle loss. You may have heard the term sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that comes with aging. Wikipedia plus 2 PubMed. Central Patuau, here are a few key things happening inside your body. Your muscle fibers shrink in size and number. This means less force and less strength. Your neuromuscular system, the connection between your nerves and muscles, becomes less efficient. Your brain muscle signal isn't as strong. PubMed Central Plus One. Your everyday activities may no longer provide enough load or stress for your muscles to maintain themselves. In other words, just walking might not be enough. As a result, things you used to do easily, standing up, climbing, lifting groceries, become harder, slower, less confident. Now the good news, this process is not irreversible. Numerous studies show that older adults can rebuild muscle strength and improve their physical function. PubMed Central Plus One, and that brings us to the focus of today's video. A movement you can use daily, even at home, that addresses exactly these changes. What's the movement? The simple sit-to-stand. The movement I want to introduce is the sit-to-stand. It's exactly what it sounds like, standing up from a seated position and then sitting back down in a controlled way. Why this movement? Because it mimics one of the most common everyday actions. Getting up from a chair. It uses large muscle groups, thighs, glutes, hips, which are crucial for mobility, balance, and strength. It can be safely done in nearly any home setting. No special equipment required, though we'll offer variations. And crucially, when done with intention and control, it becomes a strength-building movement, not just a functional one. In fact, studies of older adults have found movements like these that challenge the legs and hips, offer meaningful improvements in strength, gait speed, and daily life function. PubMed Plus 113. How this movement rebuilds muscle. Faster than a typical gym session. Now you might ask, is this really faster than a gym session? Let me explain how muscle loading matters. When we perform a sit-to-stand properly, rising from a chair with control, resisting momentum, using the muscles to power up and slow down, we are giving those muscle fibers exactly the kind of stimulus they need. That stimulus triggers adaptation. Your muscles get stronger, your nerves fire better, your function improves. Research into resistance training shows that older adults respond well when they challenge their muscles, even with body weight or moderate loads. PubMed Central Plus 1B. Everyday relevance. HANA's faster transfer. What makes this movement particularly effective is that you're using it in a real-life context. Because you're practicing a movement you do anyway, standing up, you get more carryover into your daily life. You're not just lifting weights in a gym that only helps in the gym. You're strengthening what you use. C. Safety plus simplicity. Consistency. One of the main reasons older adults skip gym sessions or complicated workouts is fear of injury, complexity, or needing specialized equipment. A sit-to-stand done safely is simple, requires minimal gear, just a stable chair, and can be done daily. Consistency is one of the biggest factors in results. D. Targeting the right muscle groups. When we do sit to stand properly, we target the large lower body muscle groups, quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, hip stabilizers. These muscles lose strength faster with age, and strengthening them combats mobility decline. According to research, engaging large muscle groups with resistance training helps reduce fat, improves muscle power and functional ability. PubMed Plus One. So yes, when done well and consistently, this simple movement can rebuild muscle, improve your mobility and independence, and do so with less risk, more ease, and better everyday impact than many gym-based routines for older adults. Safety checklist? Before you start, let's cover a quick safety checklist. Always good to be cautious. Choose a stable chair. No wheels, firm seat. Height where your feet are flat on the floor. Ensure the area around you is clear. No rugs you might trip over. No distractions. Wear comfortable shoes with good grip, especially if you're standing up from the chair. If you have knee, hip, back issues, or you use a walking aid, consider consulting your doctor or physiotherapist before starting. Maintain good posture. Sit upright, feet about hip-width apart, knees aligned over ankles. Move slowly and with control. The magic comes from controlled movement, not speed or momentum. Start with a small number of repetitions, say 5-8, and build up gradually over days, weeks. The technique. Step by step. Let's go through the movement, step by step, with an emphasis on correct form. Step 1. Sit near the front edge of the chair. Feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart, knees bent at roughly 90 degrees, back upright. Step 2. Lean your torso forward slightly, just a small forward lean, so your hips shift forward. Step 3. Press through your feet, engage your thighs and glutes, and stand up fully, until your hips and knees are straight, chest upright. Step 4. Pause at the top for a brief second. Feel your legs supporting you. Step 5. Then sit down slowly, controlling the descent. Don't just plop down. Aim for about 2-3 seconds going down. Step 6. Reset. Your feet flat, posture upright. Then repeat. If you like, you can count each up and down as 1 rep, or count just the stand-up portion as 1 rep, whichever you prefer. The key is quality, not quantity. How to progress for stronger results. To get the most benefit and really rebuild muscle, you'll want to adapt or progress the movement over time. Here are 3 progression options. Increase repetitions. Start with 5-8 reps per set, maybe 1 to 2 sets per session. As you get stronger, you can increase to 10-15 reps and 2 to 3 sets. Add a pause or hold at the top. After standing, hold for 2 to 3 seconds before sitting down. This increases time under tension for the muscles. Use a slightly lower chair or add a step. If safe, you can reduce the chair height slightly, making it harder to get up, or place a small step in front of you and add a step up after standing. Always ensure safety first. So now that we understand why squats are powerful, let's talk technique, because 1 correct squat is worth more than 20 rushed ones. Don't worry, this is not a gym squat. No barbells, no low seats, just you and a chair. Here's the simplest version to get started. The chair sit to stand method. Do this along with me if you can. Sit on a sturdy chair, feet flat, hip width apart. Lean forward slightly. This helps activate your leg muscles. Press through your heels. Stand up slowly. No hands if possible. Pause at the top. Feel your legs engage. Slowly sit back down. Controlled movement, no plopping. If using your hands is easier right now, that's okay. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every week, try to rely on your hands a little less. How many should you do? Start small. We want safe, not stressful. Beginners, 6 to 8 repetitions. Repeat. 2 times per day. Rest between sets. 1 minute as you feel stronger. I work up to 10-12 reps, 3 sets daily. That's just 5 minutes of your morning or evening. The brain, plus muscle connection. When you squat, your nervous system learns to activate muscle fibers again. This is called neuromuscular reprogramming. Fancy word, simple idea. The more your muscles work, the smarter they get. And that's huge as we age. Small steps make big wins. Each squat is a gift to your future self. More independence, stronger joints, better confidence in daily movement, reduced fear of falling even if it feels tough now. You are rebuilding the foundation of your strength. Imagine getting up from a chair, sofa, or toilet without effort. Imagine walking longer without pain. Imagine feeling strong again. That starts right here with this one movement. Now that you've mastered the basic chair squat, let's take things one tiny step further to boost your results by up to 40%. And it won't make the exercise any harder, just more effective. The power of time under tension. Most people rush the movement. They go down fast and up fast. But here's the secret. Muscles grow when they fight gravity, slowly. So now, try this. 3 seconds to sit down. 1 second pause. 2 seconds to stand tall. This slow, controlled version. A case engages more muscle fibers, protects your knees, strengthens your hips, improves balance. It's like turning a regular chair into a strength-building machine. Add this upgrade, heel press. When you stand up, focus on pressing through your heels. This activates the glute muscles, the largest and most powerful muscles in your body. Why does that matter? Because strong glutes reduce lower back pain, improve walking speed, help prevent falls, support healthy posture. This is real functional strength. The strength that keeps you independent. The confidence booster variation. Once the basic version feels comfortable, try hovering for a moment before sitting. Start seated. Stand up slow. Lower down. Stop just above the chair. Hold for 2 seconds. Then fully sit. This trains your core and stability like magic. Motivational cue. If it shakes, good. That's your muscles waking up. Strength returning. A powerful future being rebuilt. One movement at a time. Now, you might be wondering, how many squats do I really need to see results? Not too many, not too few. Here's the perfect target for most adults, over 65. 10 to 12 repetitions, 3 sets, 3 to 4 days a week. That's it. Just 30 minutes per week can. Rebuild muscle strength, improve balance, reduce fall risk, support mobility and independence, boost metabolism and bone health. Think about that. Only half an hour a week. For a stronger life. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy equipment. You just need how to measure your progress. Here's a simple test, the 30-second sit-to-stand challenge. Set a timer for 30 seconds. Count how many times you can stand and sit with good form. 8 to 12 reps, no good strength. 13 pull reps, no excellent strength. 7 or below. You're starting the journey, and that's okay. Do this once every 2 weeks and watch the number rise. That's progress you can feel and measure. The numberless one. Mistake to avoid. Do not hold your breath. Breathing keeps your brain and muscles oxygenated. Here's the rhythm. Stand, exhale, sit, inhale, breathe, move, grow stronger. Final encouragement. Every time you rise from that chair, you are rising into a stronger version of yourself. You deserve strength. You deserve confidence. You deserve a body that supports your dreams, not limits them. And remember, you are never too old to get stronger, but you can become too hesitant to start. So start now. Start today. Start with 1 squat. Your future self is cheering for you. If you found this helpful, like this video. Subscribe for more senior strength tips. Comment, "I'm starting today." Share this with someone who deserves strength too. We're here to guide you every step of the way. Stay strong, stay independent, and keep moving forward.
Oh,